What if I told you the reason you're not sleeping well might not be your mattress, but the air in your room? Sounds crazy, right? But dry air can quietly ruin your sleep, dry out your skin, and even mess with your breathing without you realizing it. So, if you've been waking up with a dry throat or stuffy nose, this video might completely change your nights. Today, I've rounded up the 5 best humidifiers for bedrooms in 2026 that actually make a difference, whether you want something quiet, powerful, or smart. And hey, all the links are in the description, so you can check them out anytime. Let's get started. Number 5, let's kick things off with the Everlasting Comfort 6L Cool Mist Humidifier, and honestly, this one is all about raw power and simplicity. If you hate constantly refilling your humidifier, this is where it immediately stands out compared to others on this list like the Drio or Humvana, because that massive 6-liter tank gives you up to 50 hours of runtime, which is seriously impressive. In real life, that means you can just set it and forget it for days, especially on lower settings. Now, compared to smarter options like the Levoit 300S or Brezome, it doesn't come with app control or auto humidity adjustment. But here's the trade-off. You get a completely filter-free design, which saves you money and maintenance long-term. And let's be real, not everyone wants to deal with apps and sensors. Performance-wise, it does a fantastic job covering large bedrooms up to 500 square feet, and those 360-degree rotating nozzles spread mist evenly without making your furniture damp, which is something cheaper humidifiers struggle with. It's also super quiet, so if you're a light sleeper, you won't even notice it running. Compared to the Humvana, it's slightly louder, but you get way more capacity in return. Plus, that built-in essential oil tray is a nice bonus if you like a relaxing scent while you sleep. Another thing worth mentioning is how beginner-friendly this humidifier is. If you've never used one before, this is probably the easiest entry point. No apps, no confusing settings, just fill it, turn the dial, and you're good to go. Compared to smart models, this simplicity can actually be a huge advantage, especially for older users or anyone who just wants something reliable without a learning curve. The only downside is you don't get precise humidity control, so it's more of a manual experience. So if your priority is long runtime, low maintenance, and strong performance without overcomplicating things, this is a solid pick. But what do you think? Would you prefer simple and powerful or smart and automated? Let me know in the comments. Number 4 now. If you're someone who loves smart gadgets, the Drio Smart Humidifier HM311S is where things start getting really interesting. Compared to the Everlasting Comfort, this one sacrifices a bit of tank size, coming in at 4 liters, but makes up for it with features that completely change the experience. You get app control, voice commands with Alexa or Google Assistant, and even an auto mode that adjusts humidity for you, which the previous model simply can't do. In everyday use, this feels way more modern and convenient, especially if you don't want to manually tweak settings all the time. The mist is ultra fine and shoots up to 40 inches, which helps it spread evenly without leaving that annoying wet layer on surfaces, something budget models often struggle with. Noise level is also excellent at just 28 decibels, making it comparable to the Levoit 300S, though still slightly louder than the ultra-quiet Humvana. One thing I really like is the top fill design. It's just so much easier compared to older humidifiers where you have to flip the tank. Compared to the Levoit 300S, this one is a bit more affordable but slightly less powerful in terms of coverage and runtime. And compared to the Brezome, it offers similar smart features but in a slightly more compact form. Another advantage is how customizable it is. You can set schedules, control mist levels remotely, and even adjust lighting, which adds a premium feel to your setup. However, keep in mind that smart humidifiers like this do require a bit more maintenance, especially cleaning sensors to keep readings accurate. But honestly, the convenience makes up for it. So it really comes down to your needs. Do you want something smarter and easier to control remotely, or something bigger and longer lasting? If you're into tech and convenience, this is easily one of the best options out there. But I'm curious, do you actually use smart features, or do you ignore them? Tell me below. Number 3, right in the middle, we have the Levoit Classic 300S, and this is where things start to feel like a perfect balance between power and intelligence. Compared to both the Everlasting Comfort and Trio, this one gives you the best of both worlds, a large 6-liter tank and full smart functionality. That means you're getting up to 60 hours of runtime, which actually beats most competitors on this list, while still having app control, voice commands, and an auto mode that keeps humidity exactly where you want it. In real-world use, this is a huge advantage because unlike manual humidifiers that just keep pumping mist, this one actually adjusts itself, preventing over-humidifying your room. Compared to the Trio, it covers a slightly larger area and lasts longer, making it a better choice for bigger bedrooms. And compared to the Breezome, it's very similar in features, but Levoit has a stronger reputation for reliability and app performance. The top-fill design also makes cleaning super easy, which is something you'll appreciate long-term. Noise levels are very low at around 28 decibels, so it's still great for sleeping, though not as whisper-quiet as the Humvana. And yes, you also get an aroma pad for essential oils, just like some of the others. Another thing that really stands out is how consistent it is. Some humidifiers tend to overdo it or underperform, but this one maintains a steady humidity level throughout the night, which actually improves sleep quality over time. It's one of those products you don't realize you need it until you start using it daily. So if you want something that's smart, powerful, and low maintenance all at once, this is easily one of the most well-rounded humidifiers you can buy in 2026. But let me ask you, would you pay a little extra for automation or stick with a simpler option? Number 2, now this one is for the people who just want peace and quiet, the Humvana 3.6L Cool Mist Humidifier. And when I say quiet, I mean insanely quiet at just 23 decibels, making it the quietest option on this entire list. Compared to the Levoit or Trio, it doesn't have smart features or app control, but what it does offer is pure simplicity and unmatched silent performance. If you're a light sleeper or setting this up in a baby nursery, this is honestly hard to beat. The 3.6-liter tank gives you up to 4 hours of runtime, which is decent, though not as long as the 6-liter models like Everlasting Comfort or Breezome. But the trade-off here is size. It's more compact and fits easily on a bedside table. The top-fill design is super convenient, and the touch controls are simple and responsive, unlike some overly complicated smart models. Compared to the Everlasting Comfort, you're losing capacity but gaining quieter operation. Compared to the Trio, you're losing smart control but gaining simplicity and silence. And compared to the Levoit, you're trading automation for a more budget-friendly price. It also includes an essential oil tray, so you still get that relaxing aroma experience. One more thing people love about this humidifier is how stress-free it is. You don't have to worry about syncing apps, firmware updates, or sensor issues. Just plug it in and enjoy. That's something many users actually prefer over high-tech options. So if your main goal is uninterrupted sleep and zero noise, this is easily one of the best choices out there. But what matters more to you, features or silence? Drop your answer in the comments. Number 1, taking the top spot, we have the Breezome 6L Smart Ultrasonic Humidifier, and this one really feels like the complete package. It combines the large capacity of the Everlasting Comfort with the smart features of the Levoit and Trio, making it one of the most versatile options on this list. With a 6-liter tank and up to 60 hours of runtime, it easily competes with the Levoit 300S in terms of performance, but often comes at a more competitive price. What really makes it stand out is the built-in humidistat, which automatically adjusts mist levels based on your room's humidity, something the Everlasting Comfort simply can't do. Compared to the Trio, it offers longer runtime and higher capacity, making it better for larger rooms. And compared to the Humvana, it's not as ultra-quiet, but still impressively silent at 24 decibels, while offering way more features. The top-fill design makes cleaning easy, and the sleep mode turns off all lights, so it won't disturb you at night. You also get an essential oil tray, adding that extra touch of relaxation. Another reason this ranks number 1 is value. It gives you premium features without the premium price tag you'd expect from something like the Levoit. It's also extremely versatile, working equally well in bedrooms, living rooms, or even plant setups. So overall, this is the best choice if you want a powerful, smart, and low-maintenance humidifier without spending too much. It's basically a set-it-and-forget-it solution for your bedroom. But here's the big question. Which one would you choose from this list? Let me know below. So those were the 5 best humidifiers for bedrooms in 2026, and honestly, there's something here for everyone. Whether you want something budget-friendly, super quiet, or packed with smart features. If you're still unsure, just go with what fits your lifestyle best. And remember, all the links are in the description if you want to check prices or grab one for yourself. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more awesome tech and home upgrades. Also, drop a comment and tell me which humidifier you're thinking about. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.